Well, hey there, and welcome back to another episode of the Adventures of Mobile Homes podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Hernandez, aka Mobile Home Girl of adventuresofmobilehomes.com. Thank you so much for joining me here on the 59th episode of the podcast. Now, just in case you missed it, be sure to check out the last episode where I talk about my tips and my recommendations when it comes to filtering and prioritizing the leads that you get when you're out driving for dollars and looking for sellers to work with and homes to buy as a mobile home investor. You can check it out at www.adventuresofmobilehomes.com/58. So today, I want to share with you a portion of a video training class that I recently did for members of my support page about how I talk to mobile home park managers and owners and how you can do the same. Because I will tell you, learning how to talk to mobile home park managers as well as owners is very important in this business. It can make or break you as a mobile home investor. Because park managers or owners are the gatekeepers to letting you do business or not letting you do business in their park. It's a very important skill to have. And quite honestly, it's more of an art than an exact science. So I decided to put this video training class to teach you what I've learned through my many years of experience as a mobile home investor, and to show you what works and what doesn't work when you're out talking to park managers or owners and finding parks to work with. So check it out. Here it goes. Hello and welcome. I'm Rachel Hernandez, aka Mobile Home Girl of adventuresofmobilehomes.com. Thank you so much for attending my video training here on a subject that I've been asked so many times about, and that is how to talk to mobile home park managers. So without further ado, I'm going to go into the presentation. And if you have any questions at all, this is going to be a post. And if you want, you can ask the question in the post. And I will also have a contact me link as well if you want to ask me any questions privately. So thank you so much for coming. And here we go. Okay. First thing I want to do is, again, thank you. If you are here watching this training video, that means you are a member of my support page. And I just want to say thank you so much for becoming a member of my support page. This is basically exclusive content, like I've said in the past and on my podcast, Adventures of Mobile Homes, that no one has seen anywhere else. And I wanted to do something special like these video trainings for people like you who actually come to these trainings and want to get more information and more help and learn more about investing in mobile homes. So basically, I'm going to continue with these trainings on specific topics within the niche of mobile home investing. And today, how to talk to mobile home park managers is one of them. So again, thank you so much for your support as a member, and I hope you enjoy this video training. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's talk about what you'll learn, okay? So what you're going to learn is why even talk to mobile home park managers when you do business in manufactured home communities like Lonnie Scruggs did, the godfather of mobile home investing, and like what I do as well too, when you're buying, selling, or renting mobile homes in mobile home communities or mobile home parks, as they call them. I will talk a little bit about the process involved, how to exactly approach these park managers. What do you say when you talk to these park managers, and how exactly do you say what you say in a way that is not confrontational and that is not threatening, to be able to get your message across, to see if you can actually work with the park to do business in the park, to buy mobile homes and then offer them either for sale, for rent, what you need to do to create a profit as a mobile home investor. So how do you do that? The next thing I'm going to go over is some do's and don'ts based on my personal experience what you should do, what should you not do. Okay. And then we'll talk about a little bit about the follow-up process because as I know through experience, and maybe you also know, the key to success in any business, including mobile home investing or real estate investing, is actually follow-up. So that's a little bit about what you'll learn in this video training. So I hope you get a lot out of it. All right. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Okay. So like I said, a lot of this is based on my personal experience as a mobile home investor. I started investing in mobile homes in 2007. So, and I've been around for a while, and I started documenting my experience in my blog, Adventures in Mobile Homes, as you know, and now I have the podcast, Adventures in Mobile Homes. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my experience and the importance of building relationships first with the park manager before going out there and looking for deals and motivated sellers in these mobile home parks. Unfortunately, and I was guilty of this, a lot of new real estate investors first starting out in mobile home investing, they do it the other way around. They go out and try to find a motivated seller, try to put a deal together. But unfortunately, what happens is once they've got that deal together, if they get a deal together, they go back to the office, to the park manager or the owner. Then they have to introduce themselves and see if they could actually work in the park. And unfortunately, that's the wrong way to do things, because if you do all of this work to put a deal together, chase these motivated sellers, but the park manager or the park owner doesn't even know you, and you haven't established that relationship with them to know you, like you, and trust you, most likely you're not going to be able to do business in that park unless you get lucky. But for me, I don't want to rely just on luck. I like to plan things out. So the first thing you need to do before you go out and find these deals is actually network with these parks, talk to these park managers or owners, and build a relationship with them, build rapport with them so that they can get to know you, get to like you, and also get to trust you. And I learned that as a corporate business account executive doing business to business sales in corporate America before I got into real estate investing. Okay. So don't do it the other way around. Focus on the relationships first with the park managers and the owners. Network first with these park managers and these owners before going out and looking for motivated sellers or deals. And again, I cannot stress this enough. You cannot do business in these parks unless you establish these relationships with these park managers and owners first. And then once you get the okay, then you can go out and start to look for motivated sellers and start to put deals together. And lastly, I just want to say you don't want to waste your time. Okay. As in real estate, mobile home investing, any type of business, it takes a lot of work to be successful. You're not going to be successful overnight. So if I'm telling you this now in the video training, you do not want to waste your time out there looking for deals, looking for motivated sellers before you even establish a relationship with these park managers and owners. Okay. So that's the first step. Okay. So there you have it. A portion of a video training class that I recently did for members of my support page on how I talk to mobile home park managers and owners and how you can do the same. Now, in this class, I share my exact approach and my process on how I talk to mobile home park managers and owners on the first visit. I also talk about how to approach park managers or owners and build relationships with them without sounding like a threat. Because the last thing you want to do is make a bad impression on the first visit. And as the saying goes, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. First impressions are so important, so make it count the first time. Plus, I go over my exact script, including what I say and how I say it, when I talk to mobile home park managers or owners for the first time. And I share with you my do's and my don'ts on what I recommend so that you don't make the same mistakes that I did. I tell you what other mobile home investors do wrong when they approach park managers or owners and how to avoid these mistakes yourself. I share with you what's important for park managers and owners when deciding whether or not to do business with mobile home investors and why. Honestly, building relationships with park managers and owners is one of the hardest hurdles to overcome in the mobile home investing business, which is why I created this video training class so you can see and hear exactly what I do and how I do it when talking and creating rapport with mobile home park managers and owners. Because it's one thing for you to read or hear what I say or what I write, but it's another thing for you to actually see me on video with the knowledge that I have and actually show you what I do and how I do it by talking on camera. It's a completely different experience. So you're in for a real treat. Now, this video training class is just one of the perks of becoming a member of my support page. And as a member, you'll get exclusive access to regular training classes like this on different topics around mobile home investing and access to detailed posts where I go into more detail about specific topics within mobile home investing that you won't find anywhere else. I'm telling you, this is exclusive content and behind the scenes footage of my own mobile home investing business. Plus, you'll also get discounts to special events. And here's the kicker: discounts to my existing courses and classes, including a special extra discount to my Dodd-Frank and SAFE Act course, especially for mobile home investors, just for members of my support page. So you definitely don't want to miss out on this special deal. Sign up as a member today. Go to www.adventuresofmobilehomes.com/support for more information on how you can support me and become a member, including all the perks that you'll get that I just mentioned. And just in case you missed it, I did do a video walkthrough of the support page and what it's all about. You can find it on episode 52 of the podcast, where I celebrate the 2-year anniversary of the show, what it means, and my plans going forward. You can find it at www.adventuresofmobilehomes.com/52. And now I want to take the time to give a shout out and thank a recent new member and supporter of the support page. So here goes. Special thanks to Rodney, who recently signed up as a member. Rodney writes, "Hi, Rachel. I was inspired by your book, Adventures in Mobile Homes. I was in the mobile home setup business for 20 years, 10 as an employee, 10 self-employed. I own 1 property with 3 mobile homes, all rented. I just made an offer on another mobile home on a lot in town. Looking forward to connecting with you. Thank you." Wow, so great to hear, Rodney. Sounds like you're doing really well. I'm glad my book, Adventures on Mobile Homes, really helped and inspired you on your mobile home investing journey. I've got so much planned for the future for my members. Thank you so much for becoming a member and for your support. And welcome. And I'll put a link to my book, Adventures in Mobile Homes, if you'd like to check it out. But if you'd like to check out this video training class on how I talk to mobile home park managers and owners and how you can do the same, you can check it out in the show notes where I provide more information and details about the class. Go to www.adventuresofmobilehomes.com/59. Again, www.adventuresofmobilehomes.com/59. Well, that's about it for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. And if you've enjoyed the podcast so far, please be sure to share it with family and friends. And be sure to follow me and subscribe. And if you do have some time, please write a review on Apple Podcasts or Podchaser if you've enjoyed the podcast. It really helps me to keep motivated and come up with more content to help you become a better mobile home investor. Well, that's about it for now. Until next time, this is Rachel Hernandez, aka Mobile Home Girl of the Adventures of Mobile Homes podcast, signing off. Thanks for tuning in.